What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode here on our play.ascendmc.net factions realm. And if you guys want to come join along, the IP will be in the description below if you didn't just catch it right then. Come and join along. They'll have factions at the moment, and later down the line they'll also have Skyblock and gens. So make sure to stick around to see how them. So the server did do a little reset because there was a few bugs. So our episode 1 from the first release is going to be the episode 1 for this. So this is technically episode 2. So we did catch up to where we was, more or less. So we got a few walls in, we got a little box, and yeah, so we're just going to do some walls just to begin this episode. And yeah, we're probably then going to go on to this harvester hoe, because I've seen a few things, and this harvester hoe can be very OP when it's maxed out. So definitely stick around to the end of the episode to see how OP it can really be. But to get started, let's do /gem bucket so we can buy ourselves some vertical obsidian right there. And what we're gonna do, we just gotta fill in all this, which is just a normal day in factions. So we're just gonna fill in some of these walls. We'll get a few of them done before we get onto the sugarcane, and then it should give us just that little start towards our base. It's currently, I think there's 4 more days of grace left, and we haven't done much. We've been quite busy. So hopefully we can get back on top of this before the release of TNT. Now, for you guys that have not read the rules, a lot of cannons have been banned due to the fact that it's no regens. So raiding would become harder compared to most servers, but also defending will become easier. Still possible, however, and if we do /F top quickly, we are currently number 4, as you can see in the bottom left. So we're not doing too bad for ourselves at the moment. So we're just gonna carry on getting some walls placed here. We're gonna, how many we got? We'll do about like 5 or 10, then we'll water them all, and we'll see where we are by the end of that. Because I really want to get into this sugarcane, because it can become pretty crazy. Okay, so we're back, and we've just had to go down and carry. Can't really show you the walls. It says there's an enemy nearby. Don't know why, so it won't let me fly. So we're gonna start on our little sugarcane farm. Now I say little. It is not gonna forever be little. So the way we are planning on doing this is, I actually don't know. So I believe we have to have water, which is the only problem. So what we could do is we could do 1, 2, have water there. 1, 2. Now just for the sake of this, we're gonna actually get some water and some sugarcane, just so we can test how far we can reach. So if you go to farming, we go to sugarcane. Let's just set it to a stack for now. We cannot place it without, as you can see, place down our water. That's just grown instantly. Now I'm pretty sure this is a bug, so we're gonna actually make a farm just for when this stops working. I don't know why that is the case. So let's just carry on here. But what I wanted to test is if I do this, and let's say we will fly here. Okay, so we can't really reach that back one unless we're like in the sugarcane. But when we're going to be flying really quick anyway, when rarely ever going to be hitting that back one. So it's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this out by maybe a stack. So if we do, so that should be 32. 32. And then if we just do this again. And by doing this, we just give ourselves a lot of sugarcane to harvest. Because I don't know if sugarcane is supposed to just grow that quick, considering we have no faction upgrades, which I'm pretty sure there is an upgrade which can increase the growth of your crops. But we currently don't have any. So I don't know why this is the case. Whatever the reason though, it'll be fine. So we're just going to generate in all this water. Get them all infinite sources just so they don't annoy me. And then, oh, we forgot water on this side. That's another thing. How do we get water? What? I don't know how we got them to grow here without the water. I didn't mean to put them there, but okay. So, if I was to break this, it regrows. Okay, now it's disappeared. Okay. So we are going to place a row of sand here, but we're not going to use this row of sand. For now, we might end up using it. We are going to, however, check my F upgrades. So do F upgrade, we can see crop growth, crop boost upgrade. Now I'm assuming that's the growth speed, which is, it says it's 5%, but it acts like 100 almost, because we break it and it's back. So I guess we take the benefit of it whilst we can. But we're going to place in the rest of this sugarcane. And in the meantime, whilst it superly grows, we're going to start harvesting in a second. And then we're going to show you why the harvesting hoe is actually really powerful. So let's just place in this water, place down the sugarcane, and then we'll be right back to show you the progress. Okay, so now that's done, if we just come here, we can just fly back and forth and just harvest loads. There we go. So we can just keep going on back and forth like this. We could possibly take it a step further, in which I think I might. However, let's just currently sell all in my hands. If we do / sell all hand, that apparently didn't work. Sell hand all. There we go. So if we shift right click, we have enchants on this harvester. We go into our enchants, we got a lot of them, which it says it costs 1k. Now, okay, so it's coming out my token currency, which it didn't before. So if I do / tokens, or tokens bar, so I have 48 tokens. The more I harvest this, the more tokens I will get. With the more tokens I can get, I can upgrade more. I believe when we get a fully maxed hoe, we can start prestiging certain enchants, which will increase the buff even more for whichever one we prestige. So we're just going to farm out loads of tokens, and hopefully we can get back with a maxed out hoe. Because one of these enchants is going to turn this hoe into something really crazy. Right guys, we've been farming for a bit now of our sugarcane, and you can see our progress isn't that far. We are like, maybe like 20%, yeah. Maybe not even 20% all the way through getting this progress to be done. Now I believe to get the progress, you just have to max out your hoe enchants. But we've got Harvest Boost, which is max. We've got Auto Sell, which is also on. We've got Haste 3, I believe is max. We've got Token Finder 10, which is maxed. Now, the one enchant that makes this hoe very overpowered is this one right here. It's called Spawner Finder. Now, we have been AFK in a bit. If we do / tokens bar, we can see how many tokens we got. We got 24,000 tokens. So if we head in here, we're going to see how many we can buy. So it's 1k, 1.25. It looks like it goes up by 0.25 every single time. So with the ones we have, we're able to get it halfway there. So maybe another like 30k tokens and we should have it. But if we keep on farming now, the chances of us getting spawners are a lot higher. Now, in the time I was actually farming, I did manage to get a blaze spawner at level 1, but it was a long time of actually just sat here grinding. So we're just gonna sit here and go back and forth on all of these sugarcane, and by the time we've managed to get enough tokens to max all of our enchants out, hopefully we have a decent amount of spawners. So we're going to cut back once we have a full maxed out harvester hoe. Okay, so a bit later, we've not maxed out, we haven't even upgraded one single thing, but a bit later we've just pulled ourselves a creeper spawner, which is a really good spawner to have. Unfortunately for us, we don't have any credits to upgrade our TNT bank, which we need to start working on. Currently, I'm just a solo faction. We're currently waiting on my 2 teammates to come join us. So they're just setting up, getting some things ready, and then hopefully by next episode, they're in here and we can dominate the server. Hopefully. That's what we aspire to do anyway. Whether we actually manage to do that or not, I don't know. Okay guys, so we are back after quite a while. We've managed to harvest ourselves 202,000 sugarcane, and these are all the spawners I've got. Now our hoe is max level. As you can see, we've got token finder 10, XP finder 15, money finder 25, key finder 10, spawner finder 20, haste 3, harvest booster and auto seller are also bought on this hoe. Everything is maxed out, however we cannot still prestige. Now, I did mention something about prestiging. As you can see, there is a progress bar. If you hover above the enchants, it says required prestige 0. So, I assumed there was prestiges. Now, it's come to light that apparently there is not. Now, I don't know if this is true, because I've still not yet filled this progress bar. It's almost there, so I'm assuming it's about 250,000 sugarcane you gotta harvest or something. But this is the next day, and this video has taken a very long just harvesting sugarcane. So we'll probably see it in a future video if it does work or not. But yeah, we've managed to get ourselves 2 stacks of blaze spawners, 51 creepers, a stack and 33 witches, 64 iron golems, 64 and 9 endermen. So we are... It's definitely a really good way of getting spawners. So if we do /home, okay, so we are now at our home, and if we place, well, we don't really need to place the blazers. We'll get our creepers, our witches, iron golems, endermen we don't really have placed, so we'll just keep a hold of them for now. So let's place our creepers, witches, some more, oh, that is a full stack now, and our iron golems. So there we go, we now have placed down all our spawners, and if we do /F top, we can see how many we have. So we are currently number 3. With a potential value of 23 billion. So our villagers give us 12 billion. Our iron golems give us 6 billion. And we have been collecting quite a decent amount of money. As you can see, we have 2 billion sat in here, which we're not going to sell just as the moment. So yeah, that will do it for today's episode. If you guys have enjoyed and would like to see more on this series or this server as a whole, then show some love by hitting the like button. Subscribe with bell notifications turned on. I'll see you guys all in the next one.